You are watching UCWZero. Josh Damien alongside MK here at the UCWZero Training Center, replacing Stevie Slick, and thank goodness for that, I think we can all say.
Very fun to work with.
Oh, not even close. Tonight we've got a lot of great action for you. The tag team titles on the line. The American Pitbulls taking on Martin Casaus and Derek Janae. But right now, let's go to ringside with Laylee D.
Our next contest is for the Ultra X title belt. Introducing first, Blake Grayson.
Now, Blake Grayson is part of the tag team, the Kings of Suplexes.
And you know what? I don't understand why they are the kings. I mean, there's two guys, and I get that. Like, they're both male, they're kings. But, I mean, Blake is just so far superior in one way than Angel is.
Well, you know what, though? When I asked that question of who was their leader, you know what they said?
What did they say?
It's Batman and Batman. There is no Robin here.
You can't have two Batmans.
Well, apparently we do.
That's like saying you have two Josh Damians. I mean, it's pretty clearly Batman
Please,
and
don't scare me.
A lesser form of Robin. You know, that's all there is. I mean, you know, I can understand how Blake is Batman because Blake has his utility belt, except it just happens to be in both of his hands.
Well, you know, here's something that's interesting to see here tonight is we have a tag team doing singles action for a title.
You know what? And that's the thing is that maybe they may not have been able to cut it as beating the tag team champions. Maybe they can move on to bigger and better things. I mean, you can still be best friends but still compete in singles competition. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that, but it's very interesting that we have a title shot given to primarily a tag team wrestler.
And you know what, though? I believe in Blake. I believe that he can make that transition because he is the king. I'm calling him the king of suplex. And you know what? It may be Batman and Batman.
So he's the king of the kings of suplex?
Yes.
Okay.
It's exactly like that.
But
and he knows it.
Boy, but I'll tell you what. He comes out with that shape weight. He's always physically doing something.
You got to stay in shape.
There you go.
Exactly.
And here we go. The longest reigning Ultra X champion of the television era right here.
I can't tell who's the lesser of two evils in this match.
Well, I wouldn't call either one of them evil.
I would. One is from out of town and the other one needs a haircut.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't tell which one is which, though.
Well, you know what? I mean, Blake Grayson, of course, from California, for those of you who don't know. Zack James, the regular here in UCWZero. And, oh, my gosh, I wasn't here in the building last week. I was doing talent evaluations off-site because I actually do something in this company, unlike some people. You know, some people.
Stevie Slick was here.
I know, and oh, my gosh, he actually did something with his mouth for once.
Well, I'll tell you something. Something very interesting is Sierra Rose not wearing her women's title backwards to stare.
Yeah, you know.
Because guess what Stevie Slick was doing the whole time?
Staring.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like Slick.
Oh, getting the match started immediately.
I think she lacks a certain chromosome for that.
You know what? Now, Blake Grayson said he's here to not just win, but to physically dominate all his opponents. That his style is to physically dominate them and then go for the moves and the technical wrestling side of things.
Well, and you know what? I understand where Blake is coming from, and you got to give him credit. I mean, it's hard to be a brawler when you're only 5'6".
There you go. And we've got Zack James doing his best to get out of the hold. And, oh, wow, some ground and pound from him.
And, you know, that's what's great about Zack James. He's so athletic, so technical. A lot of these guys, you know, they'll watch tapes from the past, from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, even, you know, just as recent as this past Monday night or something like that. But at the same time, you can't just watch what is shown to you here in the States. You got to go outside, and that's where,
oh, what a shot he took. Zack James got twisted up by something I have never seen.
See, that's how you know Blake is a true bad guy. He wouldn't let me finish my speech. What I was saying is that
he cut you off.
He did cut me off. He cut me off like he just cut off Zack James with that beautiful hip toss right there. But at the same time, you know what? I mean, Zack James, he watches tapes from Japan, from Mexico, from Canada. Watches tapes all over.
And he takes a little bit from something.
And although he needs a haircut, I will still respect him for that.
You know what's interesting to me is that I came out here thinking that there would be more. Oh, he cut me off.
He not only does he not respect Zack James, he doesn't respect the microphone. You respect the microphone, sir.
There we go. But Blake Grayson, I would have thought would be doing the more ground and pound, but it seems like Zack James is doing the more ground and pound with the exception of the strikes by Grayson.
Well, and you know what? I'll tell you what. I mean, everything happens for a reason, and I think things are going to get caught up here to Blake at some point.
I'll tell you what, working on the rope is so brutal. I don't know if the fans at home understand how hard. Oh, what a strike.
It's a two-way strike.
Oh, and a strike by working as a tag team. Now, here's what I find that interesting is that we didn't have the tag team partners working outside the ring.
No, you're exactly right.
Why didn't Angel Stone come and cut off Sierra Rose?
Well, I mean...
Do you think he's intimidated?
No. I mean, I don't know about that. It's really hard to be, intimidated by someone who weighs a third of the amount of you.
Yeah, but then why didn't he stop? Why didn't he give her a receipt for doing that to his tag team partner?
Either a tremendous amount of respect or a tremendous amount of
fear of an assault charge.
Well, yeah, that could go. We'll go with that. I wouldn't want an assault charge on
big
me.
elbow.
No!
Oh, wow. Blake Grayson getting caught there.
Here's the pin, too. You're only going to get a 2 count on that.
Wow, almost. Now the RBB.
Yeah.
Rose.
There's a 4 in there.
Yeah, Rose B4. Rose.
Yep. Exactly. It's
big power slam.
It's the exact reason why Zack James is no longer the tag team champion. It's just FYI. I mean, he moved on to bigger and better things, but it is that motto or that hashtag, if you're using Twitter, that got Zack to where he is today.
That's correct.
And the R or the in that hashtag certainly helped with that.
Playing to the crowd instead of going for the pin. Now I see that so many times. What do you think about that?
I think it's expected. I think that James is in a good place. I mean, he's an Ultra X champion. His girlfriend is the women's champion. I mean, if you win, great execution right there by Blake. But you win so much, it's sometimes you get a little bit cocky. And Zack's young. That's what'll happen.
Yep. Now look at this here. Blake Grayson going to the corner, missing a move, but they're doing some reversing here.
It's great technical wrestling that we're seeing right here.
Oh, big push up. Uh-oh.
Look at this!
Oh my goodness, he went all the way, post to post, across the ring. Big, we might have a new champion here. Oh, almost 3.
He was more like Spider-Man on that one. He just got the webs out of his wrists and put them on Zack James and threw him right over his head.
Oh, big shoulder tackle in the ropes. Put him through.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Blake has a little bit of that cocky factor too.
Yeah,
as well.
both cocky. Oh, big knee to the gut. Uh-oh.
Look at this!
Oh, my goodness. Big head stomp right there, driving his opponent's head into the hard mat. Now, that's plywood under there.
Yeah. Plywood.
2x4s.
Solid steel.
Basically, the only thing that is padding that is the canvas, and that's the 2 millimeters thick.
Chairs, ladders.
Everything.
Tables. Stevie Slick's dreams. There's a lot of stuff in there that,
that are broken?
It's like a storage unit.
Like
really.
Stevie Slick's dreams, there's a lot of stuff under there that's broken?
Slick's actually a hoarder, for those of you who don't know. And I did say hoarder, not whore. Hoarder.
I'm glad you made the distinction.
I
was about
to, because then in the YouTube comments, people just like, did he say whore? LOL, raffle.
Yep.
And then, hey, I get paid $1,700 a month to do nothing. Check out this website. I don't care.
There you go.
If you're going to check out a website, check out UCWZero.com.
What do you think here? Do you think he's going to get him to tap here?
Oh, he's got to be out, especially after that head
All he has
first
to do
collision.
Ooh, he came within about an inch of being tapped out right there. And we would have Zack keeping his championship. Uh-oh.
Look at this now.
A show of incredible strength here.
Zack James and Blake Grayson in an awkward position.
Now Zack James has got to let go of the... Now that's smart. That is right there, very smart. Instead of just letting go, use the ropes to your advantage. Do something that's going to hurt your opponent while you let go.
You got to wrestle smarter, not harder, folks.
That's right.
Whoa! Look at that now. That was just right barely there, but great connection right there.
It was great
from
connection.
James.
I mean, just like in boxing, sometimes those shots just glance off the forehead or that. They're the worst. I mean, Mike Tyson won the heavyweight title with a blow like that. It looks like he didn't take too much out of Blake Grayson because he's got the advantage right now. Oh, wow.
That beautiful belly-to-belly right there. I mean, kings of suplex, that's for sure.
That is right. Establishing himself as one of the kings of suplex, or as you say, the king of suplexes.
I just like Blake better. I have nothing against Angel, but I mean, I've seen Blake win more matches than I have Angel. Just saying. It's all,
hashtag just saying.
Hashtag just saying.
Oh, here he goes in the corner. Oh, he hesitated just enough.
Look at this now.
Wow. Show of pure strength right here. Oh. Big backdrop right there. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Standing 360. Oh, my goodness. How does Zack James kick out of that? I can't believe that. What strength by the champion. We just saw right there. Well, yep. And the Chowd cranning.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was awesome. And that's something that you only see here in Utah's #1 wrestling organization, UCWZero.
Oh, look at this, James out of nowhere. Oh, no. New champion.
1, 2.
Right here. No.
2 3/4 count. They're almost a new champion.
Look at this now.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wow.
Great execution right here.
By both parties. Oh, here we go. Roll up. 2. Oh, almost 3.
Look, it's a new tag team. They're the king of pinfalls.
There you go, the king of pinfalls. But who's going to be the king of pinfalls? Wow. Shoots him off into the corner. Neither man getting an advantage. That was something to be seen.
Whoa, no. Look at this. Great modification right there.
Wow, that's what's called.
He got it.
He got it. He got the victory. See, that's what's called. That's what being a champion's about. You take what the ring gives you, you take what your opponent gives you, turn it into a positive, and he gets the victory.
Wrestle smarter, not harder. That's great execution right there by Zack James. In-ring presence is key, and that's all. That was the only reason why Zack James won that match, was that he knows in-ring presence just a little bit better than Blake Grayson does.